Butler Performance, and we're in an engine assembly room. See a variety of engines sitting around behind us, from street to all-out race, 2,800 horsepower, turbo engines, everything in between. Started with Dad, Jim Butler. His name's synonymous with Pontiac Performance, has been for years, and so Rodney and I got our start. Our first race cars, both started racing when we were 12. He had a GTO, I had a Trans Am. Built our own engines, worked with him at the shop since we were young. It's all we've ever done. It's the only job we've ever had, building Pontiacs. At Butler Performance, we have obviously an engine shop that you see around us here. We can do basically anything you need for the Pontiac engine. If you want a basic rebuild up to an all-out engine, race engine like some you see here, CNC heads or just hand-ported factory heads. The reason the Pontiac engine is still competitive is the engine design itself. It's a tall deck block from the factory. And our only limitation was bore size for the factory engines. Now with the aftermarket blocks, the capability of larger bores, we can build the big cubic inch motors, already had the tall deck, plenty of room for stroke, plenty of room for rod length. We can build a more revable motor than a lot of your standard deck Chevys. The Pontiac Performance aftermarket has really stepped up in the last 6 to 8 years. It's been unbelievable what's become available with the production of the aftermarket blocks, new cranks. We've got every piece of the Pontiac engine reproduced. So we can build a completely new Pontiac engine 20, 30 years after the fact. We've been waiting 30 years for a aftermarket forged crank, and it's here now, and the things are great, and we're using them every day, literally. The valve train on a Pontiac engine is very similar to a small block Chevy in design. With comp cams, they've developed a huge line of camshafts and valve train accessories in general for the Pontiacs. We use comp cams exclusively, and because they have everything we need. We try not to have any secrets, you know. We want you to know what it takes to make your Pontiac run. So we want you to be able to do it yourself. With our website and our mail order business, we're glad to help you. We spend hours a day on the phone just doing tech, helping you put a combination together. We love to sell you the parts for that. We're not just trying to sell you a complete engine. We'll sell you the parts. We want you to do it yourself. That's part of building the car, part of the fun of it. And we want you to be able to spec out your combination, have the parts readily available, do it, and go have fun. The reason we wanted to work with V8 TV and with Brett is to show people that, first off, you can do anything with a Pontiac you can do with your Chevy and your Ford. And, you know, secondly, it's a great show. Brett's a great car builder, so we knew it was going to be a good product when we got finished. It was going to represent Butler Performance well. And everything he's doing with the car is what we do for customers on a weekly basis. So it's a good match, it's a good fit, and it's going to showcase what we can do, what we offer, but also what Pontiacs in general can do.